we go.
Yep, we're leaving for sure.
We're making the right move here, bro.
I know we are.
It's good there, man. I've been fucking doing a lot of research.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some
Cheers.
To the limits, always been a mission. So distant, I keep missing my flights back.
Hurricane Sandy hammered the Bahamas early Friday after leaving 21 dead across the Caribbean. Some are calling it a superstorm. What is that all about?
As this storm moves farther north, it will expand. It's just really moving into a question of where.
This morning I formally declared a state of emergency in anticipation of Hurricane Sandy. We should not underestimate the impact of this storm, and we should not assume the predictions will be wrong.
The MTA has announced that they will start shutting down service. Subways starting at 7 tonight, buses at 9 tonight.
This guy at the beach was saying that, oh, this is all for nothing. The guy says, in 40 years I've lived here, nothing has happened. And this could be the one time.
This is a serious and big storm.
If something looks like it's stupid to do, it is stupid. Staying on the Barrier Islands for 36 hours of hurricane force winds of 75 miles an hour or more, sustained, not gusting, is stupid.
Hi, my name is Mike, aka Bling, the arborist of Arbor Care. We're out here in New Jersey, you know, for Hurricane Sandy. People are in devastation. What do you do besides help?
Day one, we you know, did some traveling, checked some stuff out. Got some advice from a lady at a gas station. Went to Staten Island. Got stranded almost on the island. Barely made it off. Snowstorm. Almost got in a couple wrecks. Pretty hilly out there, so the 2-ton couldn't make it up the hill. Bad move on my part. I knew the snow was coming, but I just wanted to see the storm for myself. We've been searching, trying to get it, driving all over. Today I left half the crew back. A couple of us took off, went and searched. I drove all the way across New Jersey, back and forth, zigzagging probably 15 different cities, calling every city chamber of commerce, police departments, trying to find it. All the damage is cleaned up. So we drove around, pretty discouraged, getting pretty to the point where I thought that I'm going to get skunked. So I keep going. It's almost dark. Finally, I just wasn't giving up. I pulled into an area. Got to some hilly, nicer area, and I seen a tree in a house. Some damage around. Some people have power, some don't. Pulled in and talked to a lady, and she was pretty excited about it. Tree's on the house. She needs to get it off. She tries to get a hold of her husband. So she called one of her husband's buddies. He said, well, your husband should be home any minute. He left about 30 minutes ago. And he said, wait a minute, you got a tree guy on the phone? Give me the phone. The guy's freaking out. Says, I need you tomorrow. I need you here. I got trees split, ready to fall on my house. I got 4 already on my house. Promise me you'll be here tomorrow to give me an estimate, please. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Not to mention I got this guy going. It could be big. Could be 5, could be 10,000. Not sure, but it's, you know, they definitely need the work. I feel great. Yesterday, at this time, I didn't know what I was going to do. More stressed out than I've ever been in my whole life. And I just went to bed and woke up going for it. I ain't gonna, you know, I've never been skunked before, and I ain't gonna let it happen this time.
Rise and shine, Buttercup. Alright. 6 a.m. Snap, let's go, be ready, right?
Yeah, because so it's like their family
Mike's
brings.
actually
They take shit from
built
America.
there.
They take a bunch of shit from America in a trailer. And they go down to Mexico and they sell it. Make like 3 times the profit. They bring a big trailer down. Dude, I remember that trailer swinging back.
I think
and
you're
forth.
supposed to do that the other way around, bro. You don't take stuff from America that costs a shitload of money and bring it here where they don't have no money and everything's half of what the cost would be there.
Well, that's
you
what they
take
were
stuff
doing.
from Mexico, you bring it to America, and then you sell the shit because you don't have anything into it, and you're selling it for this.
Well, they took stuff
So you're
from
smuggling.
America.
Yeah, hey man, I'm gonna smuggle the weed, but I did it the wrong way. Fuck. God damn it, I knew something was wrong with that.
Hey, what's the deal with Dusty?
Dusty.
Dusty, he going to work with someone else or someone?
No.
The old lady said he's out of state.
That's with me, because my crew's out of state.
Oh.
I have 2 crews, buddy.
Well, I didn't know they went to Wisconsin.
Yeah, they just left. They got there today. There's no sense in bringing them out here and turn around and go back. I don't even know if I'm going to turn around and go back. Let's pound this out and get this ball rolling here. We got a crazy job to do. Pretty easy. When you look at it compared to that 8,000 we did, this is 6, and this ain't nothing compared to what we were doing over there. So I've just been power clamping people. Yeah, so you can't sit and spray paint and make money for nothing? Fuck, I shouldn't even have paid you half that money. Fuck all them jobs coming up off of my job I gave you. What I was gonna do was give you the one job, and then every other job that would come up to my job was my job. Get your own work, sit there and make all that money holding your hand. You should be helping them guys out, make me feel better about giving you all that free money.
I helped a lot of
Yeah,
them
you
out.
sit there and jack your dick, fucking spray paint logs. Yeah, help out a lot. Get on the beat, make sure I got bids to give. I shouldn't have to put them guys out on the beat because you should have been on the beat yesterday already getting me that bid. But you don't want to walk. You don't want to walk. Where's the walker? He wants to drive. I got to drive you around. Well, you know what I mean? Earn that money, dude. I just paid you how much? How much money did you just make? Fuck, I shouldn't have had to take the ground guys off to go get me a job to make sure my crew could make money. But guess what? I did. So that's why you lose. Maybe you learned a lesson from it. So when we get there, I'd be on the beat all freaking day if I were you. I'd have so many bids I wouldn't even be able to keep up with. If I were you. Now I'm gonna take a chew and calm my nerves. Alright, I want you to start here. Start cutting this stuff back because we gotta make us a path for the dingo to start getting the wood out.
Okay.
So once you start cutting, hey, Skinny, just get the brush like out of the way here. For the dingo to start making piles.
Yep.
Because then we can get back here. The wood's got to go in the truck first, obviously. So we're going to put all the brush over here in the yard for now, just keep piles for the dingo. And then when we're done with the wood, we can put the brush there.
Okay.
Okay, so we unlock this.
Holy moly.
You can go in here and then start cutting. Once you get a path over there, you can start cutting this stuff back. He's not worried about the pull. They're replaced 35 years old. Stop going there. Smaller ones so the dingo can carry bigger logs. We don't want the less trips the better.
Yep.
So I want them bigger, but we got to make a path for him to get
Holy
to.
shit. Look at this. Get this tree over here. Look at that tree.
That's gonna be enough too. We got to rot it all the way up.
Oh, that's good yet.
Plenty of life in it.
Yeah, she didn't fall down. All these did, but the one that should have fell when you blow on it is still there. Very careful with this stuff here.
You talking to the neighbor here?
Yeah, I did. She said she's got somebody. I said,
Yeah,
well,
she's gonna wait 8 weeks. That's fine.
Yeah, well, I said we're
Some
right
people
here.
wait.
I said we can give you a better price.
Yeah,
She
but
said,
the things change when we're doing the neighbors.
yeah, that's what I mean.
But start up front. Just start hacking away. Dingo, we need that thing. It's gonna be a pitch without the dingo. I don't know if they put too much 2-cycle oil in it or what. I didn't think that'd be a big deal, but now it won't run. Without that, it's gonna make this job a nightmare. I mean, not really, but just definitely gonna take a lot longer manpower to push this stuff back. Jerry should be able to get it going though. He's a MacGyver.
Hey, I'm Jerry. I've been working for tree services for about 9 years now. I've been working for this one for about 7. I'm a diesel mechanic and a regular mechanic. I do all the mechanical work on all the trucks and dingles and stuff like that. So far this trip, this thing here has really been a headache. I've spent a couple days working on it. It just seems to be one thing after another, and this is something that really makes us a lot of money. You know, it sucks coming out here, but you know, I got 3 kids and a wife to feed, so the aggravation pays at the end because, you know, I make good money doing it, but it's a lot of stress too. You know, something breaks down, you got everybody looking at you, hoping you can fix it, and this and that. And, you know, I can climb and do sales and all that stuff, but you know, that's where I come in, is I run the crew and keep things going, make sure jobs are getting done.
What did I do? Why would you say something dumb? Just use your head. You need to do something different. Like when you need to like think before you talk. And you're like, your mind's moving backwards. So by punching your mouth, maybe that'll set it back to the brain side of things. Fucking idiot. Where am I going here? Fucking mouth.
Well, there's a bed right here. This is the one where the lady wants to talk to you about getting this tree out right there behind the house.
Okay.
She wants to pay.
She'll pay for it.
She'll pay for it.
We'll take a peek, see.
Going nowhere.
What tree? Which one?
The one behind the house, the big one right there. I went over and I talked to the old guy, and he was cool with it at first, and then I don't know, dude started slapping me in the face.
You said you don't want to take it down?
At first he said, yeah, let her pay for it, and then dude started slapping me, told me no. Dude's out of his fucking mind. She's a real cool lady. She's got a sinus infection. She talks real soft. I worked ground pretty much my whole life on the ground. I mean, I've been tree trimming. My stepdad, he used to own his own tree service. It was one of the biggest tree services in Minnesota for the longest time. He had 14 trucks and chippers till he passed away out in North Carolina. And then some of the guys that worked for him started off doing their own thing, started their own tree services like Jared. And I started working for Jared. He was a good friend of my dad's. I mean, they knew each other pretty good, so my dad passed away. He started taking care of me pretty much, let me work for him. I mean, I worked ground for him for about the first 3-4 years, and then one day I was just like, whatever, sick of making chump change on the ground, so I started hitting doors, and awesome, man. I mean, you make good money, but I mean, there's ups and downs. Some days, I mean, if you walk 20 minutes and line up $5 grand, the next day you could walk all day and get a 200. You know, I mean, it's stressful, fucking. But I never really liked to used to talk to people. I get aggravated, but I don't know. It's kind of my thing now. Talking to people, talking them into getting work done, whatever. I don't know.
Andrew, I've known him forever, since the first day I ever started tree trimming. He was just this little pudgy kid that we'd have to give cheeseburgers to not tell the boss we did a scam job. And we did a scam job, but it was like a $100 notches tree over. The crew wouldn't have went there anyway, so it wasn't like I wouldn't call it a scam job, but we still had to give him a couple double cheeseburgers to keep his mouth shut. But he's mouthy. But he's lucky he's good at what he does, because otherwise I'd probably let him go a long time ago. But you know, like I was saying before, he ain't got nobody else is gonna give a shit to show the kid anything in life. You know what to do and what not to do. I'm hard on him, but I have to be, because if not, then he just basically got to keep him in line. He's good at what he does, though. He's lucky I'm a good guy. I give him all these jobs that, you know, he hits doors and he gets a bid. I give him a percentage. A lot of these people are coming walking up, which I guess is exposure off of his job he got. So, you know, the fair thing. A lot of guys wouldn't do that, but try to take care of them.